Did you know that every song played on Pandora has over 400 musical attributes that have been analyzed by actual humans? Now's your chance to put your musical knowledge to the test and become a Pandora analyst for a day. We'll fly you and a guest out to Pandora headquarters in sunny Oakland, California. Do you need ingredients?
Got the links and stuff going.
Musicological recipes and hook you up with $200 for concert tickets. Just click on the banner to take our music quiz and enter the Wendy's Pandora Analyst for a Day sweepstakes.
Whew. Okay. Posting on my Twitter and stuff, guys. Won't take too long. Get a show on the road. Hello. To make sure that there's like viewers and stuff before I start talking a lot. Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Okay, the music's working. Make sure, well, tell me if it's the right volume, by the way, guys. Put on a different radio station. Okay, so let's play some games. Been on a bit of a win spree in ladder recently. This was like yesterday. This is the day before yesterday. Went on a bit of a lose spree. Was I playing other races? Yeah, I was playing Zerg. Oh, I beat Tree with Zerg that day. That was good. Good stats too, wow. Okay. Let's switch out. So hello guys, good morning. Just checking. Okay, so just talk about like what I've done this morning so far. I watched GSL. I tried to stay up for it, and I got myself into a pickle. GSL for me starts at like 2:30. So I tried to stay up, but I ended up going to sleep at like 2ish. And that made my sleep schedule really bad. So I woke up at 10, roughly, and then I just watched the GSL finals anyway. So normally I was streaming at like, or getting up at much earlier hours, but yeah, I guess I'm in a normal sleeping pattern now. I'm just looking at a picture of Lauren Elise. He just got tweeted. Cool. Anyway, talking on again. So yeah, I watched GSL. If you guys don't want that result spoiled or anything. I won't spoil the result, although it's pretty much on every website you can ever see. I watched both sets. I watched MVP against Rain, and I watched Tasia against Life, and it was interesting. I just want to talk about like how I prepped myself for the stream. When I prepared myself a nice bowl of almonds and dried cranberries. And this is my setup. That's a Zai. Looks like a Sensei Raw with the 4 HD mouse pads, DL series obviously, and the red switch. As you can tell, it has a red light. And if you look kind of like down through the keys, they're kind of like red below. That's how you know a red switch. It just means that they click nicely. Anyways, that's my setup with the bowls, my pills to take, which are like magnesium and glucosamine to make sure my joints are good. And yeah, so I'm ready for the day, and a glass of water, which should be replaced by a can of Monster very soon. But hey, it's the morning. Anyway, so yeah, about GSL. MVP raid was pretty interesting. The first game... So yeah, close your ears if you don't want to know what happened. So the first game was Whirlwind, and a TVP. MVP actually went for this Hallion build, which I'm not saying it's becoming standard, but it's definitely becoming more popular, and he followed it up by like Tank Manchi play. What happened was he did a little bit of damage, killed like 12 probes or something, and then Rain counterattacked and beat him with like Immortals and Gateways. One thing that MVP definitely should have done was put up some bunkers. Why he did not, I'm not really sure. I guess he thought he wasn't going to get attacked, but then he only had like 20 Marines and 2 Siege Tanks against a fully fledged like 80 supply Protoss army, which obviously doesn't go very well. Anyways, the rest of the games were pretty standard. It was MVP doing like fast expand into... But when he fast expanded, he always went like 2 depots, so Rain didn't really know what he was going to be doing, because he couldn't scan inside the base, couldn't see if it was a gas or not. So that was impressive play by MVP. He's using his unpredictability as an advantage, by giving himself a little economic disadvantage to what could be happening, but in turn making Rain think and play more safely, so not a disadvantage at all. We saw that like lots of like very, very standard play from MVP, and it was really cool to see. You don't usually see that. You see MVP kind of winning through build orders and just better game sense, and just actually having like a huge set of balls usually helps him win. Once I eat some almonds and cranberries. So anyway, some things that we saw used, it was just all very good standard play. Like I'll try out the build that he tried the first game a little bit, but in general, just very, very standard. So we're going to switch to the game now. Okay. Taking a good sip of water. So yeah, that's that series over with pretty much. It's interesting, it's good to watch because they're both very good. MVP does a lot of like SCV pulling around like the 120 supply mark, which is worth taking note of. He pulls like roughly 16 or so, and he does this to try and punish Protoss when they're taking their third. But what Rain did was cancel his third and then just play more safely, such as like on Nintome Valley when they played. And so it worked out pretty well for Rain. So that's interesting. What else? Not really anything like revolutionary, it was just all solid play. Tasia against Life on the other hand. Tasia is obviously one of the best Terrans or best players in the world right now. You don't really see Tasia go into a tournament and finish like get knocked out of the groups. You see him go to a tournament and win the whole thing. So him going against Life, these were like 2 kind of young kids that are both very fresh. Their styles they're not really like revolutionists, but they just do what they do very well. Life is very reminiscent of Vortex in a way. Kind of doesn't really do his own thing, but does an older thing. But Life is insanely aggressive. What he decided to do was take advantage of timings with Banelings. I don't mean like all-in busts, I mean he'd attack with the sole purpose of killing SCVs, or killing like, you know, the SCVs of the third, what have you. Just with like Mutas, Lings, Banelings, but not all-in by any means, he'd still have a good backer behind it. And I mean, a lot of Terrans are cutting corners these days, getting 3 CCs, and what does that mean? It means like less tanks, it means like less units at certain times, and what he did was exactly what he needed to do, which was take advantage of like these timings. And it wasn't as if he was just winning purely through these timings. He did actually play like remarkably well as well. But certainly, Baneling play went kind of out of fashion for a little while, for reasons that I'd love to know why, because I think they're very good. But yeah, it's kind of unusual stuff. Like, he didn't win through gimmicky play, he just straight up beat Tasia, that makes it more impressive. And that's something I want people to think about, like if you do want to watch replays, and like, let's say you're a Terran player, it's probably worth watching those games, purely because that stuff is going to be done to you, like, without shadow of a doubt. While you don't find out the answer through watching the VODs, you at least know what you're going to be susceptible to if you do those builds. Quite a few times, Tasia actually just messed up. For example, there was like lings at his front door, like let's say between 6 and 8. Those are the normal amount of lings that come if you do a little ling push. But he went CC first and like built it at the top of his ramp, which is extremely safe. But then like opened his depot. Like, I think he tried to click repair with his SCVs and accidentally clicked his depot. As in, like, tried to click R onto the depot, but clicked the depot. So it didn't work out very nicely for him. But anyway, there's a few things, but besides that, just, yeah, he got outplayed. But I didn't like the builds that he chose to do. That's one thing. Okay, so this probe is now stuck in my base. There will be no casualties. This is where we check what he's doing. There is a zealot on the way to my base. Saved ourselves a little bit of time there. Okay, we have a Nexus going up. Motherfucker. So, nobody's like truly ahead at this point. I've lost an SCV, he's lost a probe. I got a fast CC, he's got a fast Nexus. The thing I like to do against Protoss in general when I do a fast CC, as in CC first, is get 2 bunkers. This feels much, much safer. Okay, that wasn't being attacked. I'm gonna try my factory on hotkey 3 this game, because I never use hotkey 3. And I mean, it's so close, I might as well. I'm gonna try that out a little bit. Feels nice so far. I played this guy before and he did like a warp prism drop in the back of my base. So we're gonna see if he kind of does that stuff again. So it's 10-minute mark and we're moving out on the map.
Insufficient rescue. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Upgrades complete.
Okay, we had an observer just there.
Add-on complete.
Okay, so we do have Colossi on the map. Not really good at upgrades at all. So we're not too worried about that. Start getting the
Base is under attack.
that upgrade.
Research.
We're gonna go up to 9 barracks, even though we haven't taken those bases yet.
Research complete.
Okay, he's got 1 attack upgrade. He's got 1 armor upgrade, so we've got double forge.
Base is under attack. Upgrade complete. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Insufficient rescue gas. Not enough fuel. Insufficient rescue gas. Add-on complete. Base is under attack. Not enough fuel. Upgrade.
Okay.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient rescue gas. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
3-2 on the way. It's pretty damn decent.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Let's try and get some more barracks.
Not enough units.
Could say this is overdoing it right now, but
Mineral field. Add-on complete.
Transformations.
Mineral field depleted.
If you want to take up horseback riding, the best place to start is on the saddle of a slow, friendly horse. Stamp collecting? The best place to start is with the theme for your collection, like famous mustaches. And if you're buying a used car, the best place to start is
Upgrade.
CarMax.com.
Oh, bugger.
They have a huge variety
SUVs
of
are
makes
under
and
attack.
models. And if the car of your dreams is in Ohio, but you're in Texas, they'll ship it to a store near you. Go with the mail line. Why start anywhere else? Click the banner to start searching for your perfect car right now. CarMax. Start here.
Add-on complete. Upgrade complete.
We could use some help here. I'm going.
Insufficient rescue gas. Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete. Insufficient rescue gas. Mineral field depleted. Research. Rescue devices required placement. Add-on. Upgrade complete.
yep, storm your own zealots, mate.
Not enough mineral.
Oh bugger, I had all those guys doing that for a long time. So yeah, like a lot of my mining was not happening. So I had them all on gas. What would you expect for a game a day?
Ready for pickup?
Let's have a plan. Big job, huh?
What's the flight?
Not enough mineral. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, now.
Big wait. You gonna give me orders?
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough defeated. Not enough humans. Mineral field depleted.
By the numbers, boys. Let's try.
So he needs a way to try and deal with this, which he just doesn't have right now. I mean, it's okay him landing the occasional storm here and there, but this doesn't really help his case. Macro overrated, GG. I don't really understand the comment, but oh, sugar. Dropped an almond. Okay, what's the question? Ah, do we have Twitter questions? If so, that's cool. So let's see. Okay, somebody tweeted at me, practice doesn't make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. Does this apply to StarCraft in your opinion? And how much so? Well, first of all, I think the quote's kind of silly, but of course, perfect practice makes you more perfect than having just practice making you perfect, so... And yeah, this is an epic shirt, dude. I went sunbathing today, trying to get a frickin' pimp tan. So yeah, I'm working on my tan. This is my tan shirt. Feeling it. And why do I wear salmon clothes? Abby got at me. That last song was called Time to Pretend by MGMT. People asking pretty good questions. Where's Thorzane? Thorzane's off in Sweden. He's been participating in tournaments. Not sure he's been doing the best. But yeah, he's still working very hard, so expect good things soon out of that little Marcus at Cliff. He's been participating in a few tournaments, but been struggling a little, as far as I can tell. But obviously everybody has a little down patch, and I mean, after winning DreamHacks.com and first in Sweden for WCS, like, yeah, it's tough stuff. Okay, some questions on Twitter while I'm searching for a game. How did I practice Marine Spilling this Banes? Did you use the micro challenge? And yes, I did use the micro challenge. Marine Spiller challenge. How can I harass Toss without drops? Like with Zerg, you can do a Hellion harass or bug harass, so what about BS Toss and Terran? BS Terran you can still do Hellion harass. If you go mech, obviously. But little Marines just running around the map can do some damage to Expos, but as for Toss, the only way to really do damage is a drop, if you want to harass. Trying to do damage without a drop is pretty tough. Does Huck live in the house right now? No, he does not. Another Protoss. I'm gonna do my Rambo build. That's where I just try and kill him.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Quite a few Protosses recently on the ladder. It used to be like overwhelmingly like Zerg, but the only race that I don't really play a hell of a lot of is Terran. And while that whole topic about like what's the best race and stuff is very, very debatable, very, very arguable too. Like, you can argue pretty much any case and just win it.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
The top 4 in GSL was 2 Terrans and one of the other. And now the final is 1 Terran and 1 Zerg. Could have easily been like 2 Terrans in the final and what have you, or anything like that. But yeah, I think balance is pretty good in the game right now. There's a few things I still think are far too good, such as Zerg hotkeys. I think they're too simple and easy. Okay, I'm gonna switch to LoL. Kidding. Kidding.
Additional supply depots required.
What's going on? Huh? Go ahead, be ready.
Okay, it's got double gas.
Not enough.
I didn't see the second gas, but I saw a probe here.
Upgrade complete.
In the rear with the gear ready. You got it.
Okay, if I see an observer like fly around this area, we know it's blink.
Listen up, all you go-getters, overachievers, and doers. It's time to take a break and take action for the chance to bring an exclusive concert to your own town, courtesy of Lenovo. Pandora and Lenovo will bring a live musical performance to one lucky town for a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Cast your vote now and stay tuned for the results.
Make way. By the number. Gangway. And go time.
Yes, I've only got one guy in each gas because I don't think I'll be needing a hell of a lot of gas right now.
What's the big waiting on you? Boy.
They get Conquerors first.
Research complete. Not enough mineral.
Let's blink.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
By the number. Yes, sir. Gangway. Coming on home. What's up? Get heavy. This better be by the number. That's fine. You gonna give me orders, boy? Roger that.
Okay, there is an observer there. We've now seen. There's no point like running that far forward.
Base is under attack.
Ready for duck job.
Not
Ready for duck.
What's going on? Can't wait. Armed and ready. Gangway. Coming. SCV ready. Go ahead. What's up?
Ready for duck job.
SCV ready.
Can't let him into my main base. That sucks. Yeah, Blink Stalker all-ins are like really good. Like, what did I need that game? I thought I was holding off pretty well, but I over-invested. So I'll watch that replay. I'll just run a quick commercial.
Fall is here, hear the yell, back to school, ring the bell, brand new shoes, walking blues, climb the fence, books and pens, I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends. Walk with me, Susie Lee, through the park and by the tree. We will rest upon the ground and look at all the bugs we found. Safely walk to school without a sound.
One of the things that I'm thinking about now is
Safely walk to school
having 2 normal barracks producing Marines and 1 barracks with a tech lab. It's not really enough output,
Here we are, no one else will walk
and going Conquest first really didn't help me out at all,
There's dirt on our
because they just blink.
uniforms from chasing all
So I think Stim, then Combat Shields, or Combat Shields then Stim would be better. Might be going Combat Shields first.
we clean up and now it's time to learn.
And probably an engineering base somewhere along the lines. And an extra barracks.
Numbers, letters, learn to spell, nouns and books and show
So at this
and
point,
tell. Playtime we will
like I don't overdo it on SCV production either. I kind of stop at this point. Or when I say stop, like constantly a bit ahead of him, but it's like if you don't lose anything, and that's not because I'm microing poorly. It's because Blink Stalkers are very good and like just kind of silly.
in every class. Teacher thinks that I sound funny, but she likes the way you sing. Tonight I'll dream while I'm in bed when silly thoughts go through my head about the bugs and alphabet. And when I wake tomorrow, I'll bet that you and I will walk together again. I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
But yeah, like
Tell that we are gonna
I'm trying to think, like expanding in my base, that just means you can enter my main base from the back too, and you can shoot my gas from the back also, like, so when you think about it, it's not really super useful to like expand in your base, or like to bring the expansion back to your base.
Not
Like
enough minerals.
There's definitely a way to
Not
hold
enough
that,
minerals.
I just
Not
don't think
enough.
I needed more barracks,
In the rear with the gear. What's
because it just wasn't a good idea to just be producing 2 Marines at a time when he's producing like up to 4 Stalkers at a time.
SCV ready?
And I had 1 Marauder at a time obviously, but... So in terms of what can be done better... Yeah.
SCV ready? Huh?
Not enough minerals.
In the rear. Go ahead. SCV ready? Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. What's going on? In the rear.
Additional supply depots required.
That's the main thing that I'm thinking about, like just
Not
a
enough
4th
minerals.
barracks with a tech lab on as well. Later factory, I don't need that earlier factory, but I guess it doesn't hurt.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? Huh? SCV ready? Ah! SCV ready?
Bunkers. Bunkers are kind of useless. They're just like, hey, there's 100 minerals right here, take it.
SCV ready?
Antigua's just a shitty map against Protoss, to be honest. Like even in late game scenarios.
SCV ready? Ah!
It's when you think about like getting 4th and 5th bases against Protoss, if they just use Warp Prism correctly, it's really tough too.
What's going on? Who was? By the numbers. Huh? Then wait. Go ahead. You gonna give me
Upgrade
orders?
complete. Not enough minerals.
This better be.
Not enough minerals.
In the ring. Good job. You scared me.
I was going to build auto counter. And one of the things that I usually don't do in TVZ is scout at all. But on this map I can generally do like a 2-rex from here, like proxy 2-rex or 2-rex from here. In which case this early pool would dominate it. But I got to see the lings coming out here. They were so early that me going for this expo. Because normally I don't scout. But luckily I just saw the back of those, so I cancelled it. Just made a wall. Which is nothing about like skill or anything. It's just that was a bad build. Hoping for a proxy 2-rex. Didn't give it him. Am I a fan of Napoleon Dynamite? Actually, I watched that movie within the last year, I think. Or in fact, probably a bit over a year ago. And I didn't really find it funny at all. Yeah, it was weird. Like, American and British humour, there's obviously some things that, like, both of us find funny together. I'm skipping that song, it's too weird. I don't use the QCK Plus, I use the 4HD. But anyway, yeah, there's some things that I've noticed I find way less funny than the Americans find funny, and there's some things that I find way more funny. Obviously that's how things work. With humour in general, like some people find more stuff funny, but I don't know, just a weird thing.
Huh? What's going? Bad. Big job.
Okay, we are against a Terran.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going on? Big job.
NRS Sonic. It's a Terran. Don't really get that many Terrans, which is nice. It's always refreshing when you do. And just remember, this is like Grandmaster, so like everybody that you play is actually good. It's not as if you're playing against really shitty people. No matter what server you're on, when people are like, oh, Korea's the only place to be, yada yada yada. Korea is frickin' hardest, for sure. I'm saying it's the only place where you can get good. Don't buy into that lock. It's a mentality that people pick up, and sure, I mean, Korea helps. You've seen it help people, but you've also seen it not help people. Obviously, I'm not going to give examples about who it didn't help, but there's been a lot of people in Korea that's just like, probably people that you don't even know have gone to Korea. So it is not the be-all and end-all, guys. But anyway, we're not talking about that. But I do want to go to Korea. I want to train there, see what the environment's like, and you might as well, like, if you are a gamer, you might as well try out like every environment that you can go to. Tried out Europe for a long time. I moved to Germany. Been in America for a long time now, for like a year. Obviously I moved back and forth. I'm not stuck in one place at all. But what if I was sat here this whole time? It's like Korea's works out the best for like the way that I am, the way that I practice and stuff. And it'd be a waste not to go. I'll try Factory on 3 again. Okay, got past the first wall, first hurdle. Doom. Okay. You did go gas first, so will most likely be... what's it called? Banshee.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Try and get as far back as we possibly can.
You gonna get me? SCV ready. Who was? This better be good. Big job. What's going on?
Suit up. Arizona's fire departments need you. Click now or visit volunteerfirefighter.org to find out how you can become a volunteer emergency responder.
This better be good. Ready to plunder. By the number. Fight or flight. Yeah, right. I'm going in. You ready for war?
Upgrade complete.
Ready to raise some hell. Transformation system required. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
You ready for war? Talk to me. You gonna give me orders? Go ahead. SCV ready. Transformation. I'm waiting. Ready to plunder. Ready to raise some hell. Transportation systems prime.
Additional supply depots required. Insufficient test speed.
Made for battle.
Insufficient test speed gas.
Let's go. Fighter. Bad news.
Insufficient test speed gas. Research complete.
You ready for? Made for battle. SCV ready. Fighter.
Not enough minerals.
I like it. Transformation. In the ring. Fighter fight. You ready for war?
He's got a little scouter. He doesn't yet have siege. He does have turrets for anti-drop. It's a pretty big deal.
Complete.
Made for battle. Yes, indeed.
Research complete. Not enough minerals.
Not very many alive.
In the rear with the gear. Let's get into the fight. I'm on it.
Additional supply depots. Not enough mineral.
Big job, huh? Big one. This one. Bad news. Big wait.
Additional supply. Not
Ready for dust off. Where's the emergency?
Oh, sugar.
not. Research complete.
Well,
Hear me.
Not enough minerals.
Let's get it.
I hate this stuff.
You gonna give me orders? Can't hold
Wow, it lived.
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Upgrade complete.
Where's the emergency? Ready for dust
I hate these positions. My main's so vulnerable.
Upgrade complete.
By the numbers, boys. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Been waiting on you.
Taking up or dropping a full light flight, waiting on you.
Coming through.
Not enough minerals.
Now what?
Mineral field depleted.
Let's
He's obviously got much more than me. Just trying to beat him. Oh. Some good positioning, I guess, and some a little bit of luck. Got him at a bad point, so yeah, his army was like bigger than mine at that point, but that fight just went so good in my favor. Okay, we'll watch the replay, guys, because that was kind of an interesting TBT. We don't get to play it that much, so... And TBT is a mashup that I've been learning kind of gradually. Shit. I'd like a lot of nuts. Okay. So I go 12 racks, he goes gas first. He obviously gets gas much faster. He gets gas much faster than I do. Which, you could say it puts me behind, technically. But I get a lot more minerals than, or I did get a lot more minerals than he did for a while. So it means that my expansion will undoubtedly come down a bit faster than him, if things go right. So he's getting a starport, still getting a lot of gas. I'm starting throwing down my CC now. He didn't scout at all, except with the Hellion, but that's okay. Why would I lie to the poor lad? So one of the things you have to do against Banshee, or one of the things I did against Banshee, I kind of scout it out here. He gets a couple of kills. How many SCV kills? He got like 2 with the Banshee, because one of my guys scouted and saw it was Hellion build. So I'm actually a couple behind in the SCV count, which shouldn't have happened. I've played a bit too safe against this Banshee opening of his. And here I've just got way too many minerals and kind of don't know what to do with them for a little while, so I get a little behind. I haven't played PvT in quite a while, at least properly. So here he's going for double upgrades. I'm going for one at a time. Or in fact, I'm going double engineering bay. He's going single, I think. Single engineering bay, double like stim and combat shield. So one thing that he goes for is the 5 barracks before the 3rd, which is what I end up doing too, I think, because I've got this SUV sat here for a while. This is when he starts doing a couple of drops. One of them ran right over my missile turret, which was good for me. The other runs over missile turrets too, I think. So, yeah, a bit of both. So at this point is where I get shot down a little bit. Like, ah! Luckily it's not too terrible. I have a drop over here which doesn't really do a lot. Kills the armory, I guess. I didn't get to 6, I was struggling with this drop. But this is one of the annoying things. I have to kind of defend my 3rd over here. Whereas he, like, just defending his 3rd, it's like outside his base kind of thing, and outside my base. So it's really tough. This drop. Just start killing stuff. Kills a few units here, which is good. Then I kind of forget about the drop over in the top left. Does he make a Viking already? Oh, I just left it up there. Harvest count wise, I'm ahead on harvesters. Ahead on army too, I guess. He's just got more tanks. This is when I'm kind of worried. This fight goes badly for me as far as I can tell. Yeah, didn't go the best. He had lots more tanks, C-Shep. This drop, this just buys me some time. Got better upgrades than him. He's not even going for his level 2 attacks, and I've got tier 2 too. So I'm ahead on upgrades quite hard because I killed his armory, which is definitely a good thing for me. Now, I'm going to start piling on the pressure. I'm going to stay outside my main. Like, this is the area that we're going to fight for. This is like no man's land. Whoever wins this can push whoever. Because trying to get in here and drop here, if I control the tower and this area, he has to run all the way around here to try and do anything over here. It's obviously not what he wants to be doing. So this drop happens. This does a little bit of damage to his SCVs, but mainly I've just got better upgrades than him, so I can trade kind of efficiently. I take this time to just move into a position where I can take the center and stuff in this no man's land that we were talking about. So I siege up a bit before he does, and we get a really good spread on those marines and start doing a lot of damage. And in terms of upgrades, I'm going to be at like 3-2 before he's at 2-1, which is going to be a win. Like, when you're in fairly fair situations, that's going to be a win for sure.
A hero is a firefighter.
A hero is a paramedic.
A hero is the first one in.
She follows her gut.
A hero buries his best friend and lives with the guilt.
When the whistle goes, the hero has your back.
A hero has your back.
A hero has your back.
Meet the men and women of Chicago Fire. Heroes in their own way.
Let's go, let's go!
Saving the lives of others while holding on to their own. From executive producer Dick Wolf, Chicago Fire. The show critics are calling TV's best new drama. Series premiere tonight at 10, 9 Central on NBC.
Okay, just talking about my Twitter. Got a few questions, so I'll start answering them. Just in between games. How do you keep focus for long periods of practice without getting distracted by streams or random things? A good way to do that, I stream. I like to stream. It gives me something that I have to do. Like, I have people watching me, I have people that I need to kind of show games to constantly, so it stops me from walking away. Besides that, today I'm just trying out employing a new strategy, which is having some snacks next to me. So if I feel hungry, and I have a drink too, glass of water, so I can just constantly like rehydrate, refill on myself, and yeah, I think that's a good way. How did I get a Zai? I went to get it and it was discontinued. It is actually discontinued. This is a very old mouse that I'm using. How do you recover from bailing all-ins or a Tosh 2-base mortal all-in? By recover, I guess you mean it's happened and kind of just hold it off. Kind of a funny question, you have to be more specific. Like, I don't know what situation I'm in. I'm new in streaming, and I wonder what are the key bindings used for switching overlays. I actually use a program called XSplit Scene Manager, which switches the scenes automatically. Hey, how do you know when to expand when you 2-Rex Bunker Zerg and 2-Rex Marauder or Protoss? As soon as you feel this is going to come to an end kind of thing, you have to think of your backup plan. If your backup plan is you're going to expand afterwards, then you have to do that. But in general, if you're a mineral starting to stack up and you're starting to get a good SCV count, then throw down an expo just in case anyway. Do I think bad practice hurts people in SC2 in the long run? This is the same guy with the same question from earlier, and that's better. Like, that's a better question. Yeah, I actually do. I do think bad practice can hurt people in the long run. Playing aimlessly, it's okay and stuff, but I believe you can actually start to slow down. Sometimes taking a break is actually more beneficial than practicing if it's bad practice. If you've also got like non-constructive like ways of learning the game, let's say if you just lose and you rage quit and that's it, like that's the last you thought about that game, that's kind of bad. I like to think through my games and analyze why I lost and stuff and think, what can I do better next time? Obviously everybody has ways of dealing with stuff, but that's the way that I've kind of come to realize like what's bad, what's good. I like to go over things. If I can just tell straight away why I lost, then that's okay. But if I honestly am puzzled, then that's a bad thing. Like, if you think you did everything you could and still lost, and then it's just like, well, why did I lose? It's imbalance or whatever, that's also a bad thing. So I think the best thing to do is like learn how to handle losses and use them to better yourself, rather than let them destroy you. Okay, some other questions. Hey, when you watch games from Korea like GSL, etc., is there a box next to the player's name like P1 Protoss or Z5 Zerg meaning? Okay, P1 usually means Protoss at 1 o'clock, and Z5 at like Zerg at 5 o'clock or wherever 5 o'clock would be. Okay, found a game. Against Root Todd. It's a good player.
Ice Age heat wave, can't complain. If the world's at large, why should I remain? Walked away to another planet.
What's going on?
Another place, maybe one I can stand. I moved
Not
on
enough
to
minerals.
another day. To a whole new town with a whole
Not
new
enough
way.
minerals.
Went to the porch to have a thought. Got to the door and again I couldn't stop. Don't know where and you
Not
don't
enough
know when,
minerals.
but you still got your words and you got your friends. Walking on to another day. Work a little harder, work another way. Well, baby, I ain't got no plan. Well, floating on, maybe would you understand? Gonna float on, maybe would
Not
you
enough
understand?
minerals.
Well, I floated on, maybe would you
Not
understand?
enough minerals.
You scared me.
Not
SCV ready. Let's go. Let's go.
The days get shorter and the nights get colder. I like the autumn, but this place is getting old. I pack up my belongings and I head for the coast. It might not be a lot, but I feel like I'm making the most. The days get longer and the nights smell green. I guess it's not surprising, but it's spring about it should be.
You
songs about drifters, books about the same. The both seem to make me feel a little less insane. Walked on off to another spot. I still haven't gotten anywhere that I want. Did I want love? Did I need to know? Why does it always feel like I'm caught in an undertow?
Not enough minerals.
What's going? Huh? It's your dime.
Not enough Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Moms keep themselves to death against the lights, adding the breeze to the summer nights. Outside water like everything's great. I didn't know what I had that day. Walking
Not
with my
enough
father to
minerals.
another plane. You said that you did, but you didn't
Not enough
understand.
minerals.
I knew it started nervous, now we're lights and down. But my thoughts were so loud I couldn't hear my mouth. My thoughts were so loud I couldn't hear
Okay,
my
so
mouth.
how you come for CC first build? It's good to have a few builds in your repertoire.
Game paused. Game resumed. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack.
He's gonna survive. He will survive.
Bad news? Or SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Add on additional
SCV ready.
not enough energy.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Add on complete.
SCV ready. Hear me. SCV ready. Huh? SCV ready. Go, go, go. Go ahead. Be ready. Who wants some? Go ahead. Wait. Want a piece of me, boy?
Not
SCV ready. Orders? Gateway. SCV ready.
I'm gonna use that mule just in case he TPs some shit. So we see an observer, so it's got DTs.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Now what?
Research complete.
What's going on? Ready to blunder.
Additional supply depots.
Oh shit, did you see that?
Light flight's here. On my way.
SCV ready. It's go time. Gangway.
Upgrade complete.
Where's the emergency?
What's going on?
Upgrade complete.
Go ahead. Huh? Ready to blunder. Yep. Don't leave me hanging. Transformation systems. On. Fighter. Baby. This better be good. Bad news.
Base is under attack. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Additional base is under attack.
This better be good. Big fighter foot. Arm. Go on. Let's get into the fight. Looking forward.
Additional supply depots required.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough energy.
What's the big shot?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough.
Go, go, go.
Upgrade. Add-on.
Go time. Bad news. Go ahead. Ready.
Upgrade complete. Not enough mineral.
Okay.
Ready to blunder.
Is that just one?
You gonna give me orders?
Insufficient personal capacity. Insufficient
If you're in Texas, they'll ship it to a store near you. Though if you may have wondered, why start anywhere else? Click the banner to start searching for your perfect car right now. CarMax. Start here.
Let's get into the fight. You ready for war? Want some transformations? This better be.
Ready for dust-off.
Ready for dust-off.
think I have played him. Personally.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready. Ready to knock off.
You laughing. It was a close game. Okay guys, I'm gonna put on a replay. I'm gonna grab some more water. So yeah, I'll come back kind of a bit through the replay and we'll start analysing it together. Because obviously Todd has some points that... Because yeah, I didn't make those. I didn't go for the counter for a High Templar. But there's other things that I did. So we'll put it on my view. Put up some stuff. And I'll be right back. Hello, okay, I'm back. Okay, we're gonna start analysing this replay together. Okay, so I'm gonna put on all vision, so we can see what he's doing. Okay, initially to talk about, he's taken his Nexus ridiculously late. Some people actually delay their Stalker for the Nexus. In fact, most people delay their Stalker for the Nexus. So, he's 50 gas in for the Warp Gate, 50 gas in for the Stalker, now 100 gas in by the time he takes this Nexus. What can be done? Bless me. Bless me. Okay, normally you make your Nexus when you're at 2 pylons. And like when you hit 100 gas for the Stalker and the Warp Gate, you can actually take your guys off gas and then get the Nexus out. It'll make this literally like 30 seconds, 40 seconds faster. At this point, I've already got my second orbital down when he starts his Nexus, so this is bad news for him. Very bad news. So he's gone for like a ridiculously safe opening. But where does safe get you in the long run? Safe gets you stuck. Robo, 3-8. Halves the count. You should be a lot more ahead of me than this. But anyway, it's good looking at it. So I'm pretty safe against anything he can throw at me. In terms of unit count, 4 sentries, 1 Sork, 2 zealots. I've got enough including my 2 bunkers. So we just go for a single, he goes for double forge and a single Colossi. That's interesting. That's a cool build that he's doing. It's becoming way more popular. And obviously, it does kind of trick me, because I thought he was going to make 2 Colossi or more. Force him to use a few force fields, but hey. He gets a good kill on me there. Starts taking out those rocks and only has stalks in the base. So he's getting 2-2 when I'm getting 2-1. I'm going to start getting 2-2. Yeah, so I'm not too much behind him, but I am certainly behind him on upgrades. As for Expo, my 3rd Expo is done. And now moving. Half count, I'm ahead of him. So again, he's a little bit behind. So despite going for the right unit composition, you can't just go for the right unit composition and not the right macro kind of timings and stuff, you know? It's like, his has just started. I'm mining like literally 1,000 minerals per minute more than him, which means I can trade in efficiently and still be good. So my 2-2 is coming up to complete now. His 2-2 is done, but he's done nothing with his timing. As you can see, like his High Templars are all like, a few of them actually do have energy for Storm. As soon as he hit 2-2, he should have been like pressuring me or doing something with it, but he wasn't. Now he does it when he feels like safe. So Todd right now is playing like the epitome of safe, like very, very safe play. I'm at 200 supply at the 15-minute mark with 2-1, 2-2 just about to hit. And like this is where I can trade like inefficiently with him. We have some splits outside of the storms, so the storms don't all land on me, but obviously quite a few of them, like you can't dodge everything. But we'll look at like resources lost, or I've lost 50 supply-ish that fight, he's lost quite a bit too. He lost the Colossi, and he used a lot of storms. Obviously I didn't know it was going to be this kind of composition so fast. So I go land over here, do a little bit more damage. And yeah, they do quite a bit of damage. They're +1 attack, so they do a lot of damage to these zealots, and they start killing these probes too, and actually clear them out of the pack. This is where I start doing counterattacks and stuff, so this base didn't die. Neither did the workers. Quite a few workers died, but not that many. And this is where I actually kill his 3rd. And look at 3-3. 3-3's on the way. He kind of planned to kill me with that 2-2 timing, which didn't work out. Now I just run away. Kind of kiting him away, building up this army, getting ready to drop him. So as this is happening, load up here, I'm going to start attacking him. So yeah, this army died, and look at the supply, we've kind of stayed even. And this whole time, look how much more I'm mining than him. And then I dropped 4 mules too. So yeah, just been mining way more than him. And in terms of micro in the fights, it's been doing pretty well. Cancels that Nexus, kill a few probes as well. Kill the Colossi, kill the Archon. Unit loss tab, while it is higher for me, considering how much I'm tripling his mining, I can get away with trading like this. Because it's actually not that inefficient anymore. Got my 3rd base, he needs to do damage. I've got 3-3 at this point. This is where I can split in storms. Like, these storms aren't really killing like that much at all. Splitting out of every one of them. I even drift bring SCVs to the fight. So yeah, as you can see, 2 storms on the same spot, splitting out of that storm. Just everything's good. Everything goes as planned. Like, and then the efficiency tab, I actually take a lead in this fight, which is a big, big deal. That means I've been like dodging storms as appropriately as I can, or as efficiently as I possibly can. Yeah, this is where I take, like, so now I'm ahead. This is where he says it's a joke and stuff, so if you think about this like macro terms, I was ahead, like my build was better, I microed good, and he just didn't use what he needed to use, which was like timings. So yeah.